everyone. Welcome to Toy Break, episode 173. I'm Aileen.
I'm Monkey Tail.
I'm Neil.
Welcome back to the couch, Neil.
Thanks.
It's been like 10 years.
It feels like it's been 10 years.
Just over a year.
Just over.
Just over a year.
But we're
I'm back. I'm back.
We're happy to have you back. You have brought things, and we have many things to discuss. So let's begin by telling people what Toy Break is. It is your weekly internet show featuring reviews and news about the wonderful world of toys, including, but not limited to, designer vinyl, plush, action figures, events, monkey tails, how-tos, artists, countdown to Comic-Con. We're just full of craziness over here.
We are.
Full of monkey tails.
Full of the monkey. Go to themonkeytail.com for more information on my beard.
Of course there's a website.
Okay.
Let's thank our sponsors like Time Bandits,
Bitbots,
Monster Workshop.
Happy Panda Toys,
3 Dr. Etro,
Pay Saber.
Grumpy Bert,
Art Attack Toys,
A Button Lab.
Dragatomi,
Tenacious Toys,
Urban Rascal.
Fuzzy Balls Apparel.
and Mini Cassette Tees.
Hey,
By the way, Mini Cassette Tees, I need a new creepy shirt. I messed mine up working on stuff for Comic-Con, because this is the countdown to Comic-Con. Countdown to Comic-Con!
it is.
And I messed up my shirt. So, if you would be so kind, and you have some laying around, an extra large creepy shirt would be awesome.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Jinx. We also have to thank a few people for donations. Thank you so much to Maddie Boom Batty from Australia,
Matt from California.
Jameson
Adam.
somewhere,
From somewhere who we don't know. Because it's not there.
Good job. Adam from Japan.
Lauren from New Jersey.
and Glenn from California. Thank you. We can't say thank you enough for your donations. We appreciate them. If you feel like donating, toybreak.com. There's a donation button on the left-hand side. Would you like to tell us about the picture?
So the picture you're seeing is the Maracanã Stadium in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, currently closed for renovation for an upgrade because they're going to be hosting international multi-sport events like 2013 FIFA Confederation Cup, 2014 FIFA World Cup, 2015 Copa America, 2016 Summer Olympic Games. The Summer Olympics will be held here. And the 2016 Summer Paralympic Games.
Pair?
I don't know what that means.
The pairs are competing?
The Paraplegic Olympics? Is that what that is? Do they have that? I don't know. It's forecast to be open in early 2013, but Cyber Ann from our forum went up to the stadium's observatory and took a picture of Zag holding the Toy Break sticker.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you so much to Cyberan, and thank you to Zag for holding the sticker.
And look at the little t-shirt. It was cute.
It was adorable.
Okay, let's get on to other things. So if you have
Thank you for all that information.
if you have a Toy Break,
Multisport?
if you want to say, I don't know.
Multipass?
Paralympics.
Multipass.
If you want to take a picture of Toy Break everywhere, do it in your town. Write Toy Break on your hand, whatever.
Can I do
It
it in
doesn't
my town?
matter. Sure, write it on your butt and moon us and take a picture somewhere in front of the Eiffel Tower. Something, I don't
That'd
know.
be so cool.
Wherever you live.
Just don't get arrested.
Just don't get arrested. It doesn't even have
I'm
to
not
be
going to
somewhere
tell you
cool.
that because I can't control your life.
You got it. Is there a shack in the woods? Take your picture in front of it. I don't care. What do you got? Send it
Somebody
to us.
go to the shack. I think that shack doesn't exist anymore.
No, Shaquille O'Neal in the woods.
No, that shack. Oh, that
That
shack.
shack. Different shack.
I was thinking Evil Dead shack.
Wow.
All right, let's get on to some contest winnings.
Let's. Right now we have the Button Lab contest. Well, we don't really have it because it's over! Yay! Thank you to everybody who entered, and we're about to draw the name of the winner, who will win 100 full color or black and white custom 1-inch buttons provided by button-lab.com.
Neil,
Do I get the honors?
You do. Guest gets the honor. Plus, you're the best picker here.
Here it is.
Who
and
is
the
it?
winner
Who
is
it? Ah!
Crack
it!
You're welcome, Crackit.
Did Crackit pay you off?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh. Congratulations, Crackit. And again, thank you to everybody who entered. So, what can people do now that that's over?
We have a new contest now. It's I Got Soul. It's a plush contest. You might have seen this behind us on some toy breaks in the past. We were sent a new one for you.
This is not our used one.
This is not the used one that I lay my head on a daily basis.
If you would like him to lay your head on it, if you are the winner, tell us, and we can do that for about a week and then send it to you. But I don't.
That's gross.
It would have monkey tail all over it.
That's I don't know what's going on. So yeah, this was sent in to us by Mylene from I Got Soul.
Good name.
So you can win this plush by heading over to the contest section on the forum and tell us why you have soul.
Nice.
It could be SOUL or SOLE.
Like a picture of your sneaker, like anything like that. Would that
Sure,
work?
whatever. What?
This is a
Interpret.
pretty
You guys are
open
artists.
interpretation. Yeah.
It's fun. It's for funsies.
And
You could
we'll
toss it
also
like a
include
pizza?
some
Use it like a pillow.
buttons and some stickers. And you know what? See us at Comic-Con, and we'll give you some I Got Soul buttons and stickers as well. This is the countdown to Comic-Con, so we'll bring those with us. Countdown to Comic-Con!
I think this is going to be the new host.
No.
Right there.
I've already got a face.
Yeah, but it has a monkey tail on it, so we need to cover it.
So, that's it. Come see me
that back.
and tell
People
me
are
you
gonna
want
win
some.
that.
This one's ours. Theirs is in the closet, nice in the
Oh, it is?
toy break trove.
Okay, good. The toy trove.
That's literally the one I've been laying my head on.
Oh.
You win another one that's off camera.
Clean, bagged, safe, sanitary.
Deadline is July 13th.
Get in there on the contest. Also, don't forget, we have posters. $5, $2.50 shipping anywhere in the world. Awesome art by Charles Marsh.
Or see us at Comic-Con, and we'll have the poster there.
I promise we'll stop talking about it.
No shipping.
News.
News.
OMFG.
OMFG is right.
Awesome.
Do you know about these?
Yeah, I do. This is amazing.
This is mind-blowing. Okay, so due to production schedules, sound very official over here, we hadn't even had a chance to talk about these yet on the show. Let's show them off.
Let's talk about what they are. Well, what OMFG is a community-based project that started on our forum with some people just doing sketches of minifigures. Basically, it all stemmed out of a love of minifigures. A lot of people on our forum are into minifigures. A lot of people collect them. Things like Muscle Man, Monster in My Pocket, all those old
Even
little kind of
Glyos
things.
to a point.
Glyos, yeah,
Yep.
they're PVC minifigures.
I think it's the same kind of like.
So a lot of people are into that kind of stuff. So everybody started drawing some, and we decided let's put them together and see if we can get a production version of these things made, because there was some people out there making resin versions. You see them at all the shows. People will sell like a little resin, basically a resin Muscle Man size figure for like $10. And you're like, man, that's awesome. I want it. And then you're like, but it's resin.
That happens in the Monster in My Pocket community too.
I buy them all the time. I bought one from from DesignerCon, actually. It was a Skinner minifigure that was
sounds
made.
like a fun show.
And it was, it's like $5 or $10, and you get one, and it's resin, so you can't really play with it. You can't really do anything because they're resin. Like, these are the prototypes for ours right now.
Well, you could do that. Click them together.
So like I said, well, let's go a step further and see if we can get a whole project of PVCs made. Let's
like old
figure
style
out how to do this. I mean, we have the capability to do production. We've done our zombies, we've done many toys in the past. So I was like, let's put that to use and see what we can do for people on the forum. So we had a contest. Everybody submitted their designs. We got about 40 designs. Throughout a few weeks, we voted on it. We picked the 5.
In the forum, not just us.
On the forum, yeah. On the forum, everybody picked their 5 favorite. I counted up all the votes. We took the top 5.
He took his socks off. There was toes involved.
We actually had a tie for the 5th place one, and we had to have a vote off for the. There was 3 that were tied for 5th place. So then we had to vote off. We got the 5th one, and it came down to these figures. We have the Phantom Shithouse.
That's right.
Crawdad Kid. Stroll. Multi-Skull. And King Castor.
I think King Castor is my favorite name.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know why. I just like.
So and these were sculpted by people not just here in the U.S., but I mean one was sculpted in Germany, one was sculpted in Singapore, like
Seriously?
all
Yeah.
around the world. People design like one of these is designed by someone, sculpted by a different person. So it's a real community project. So we figured what better place to do this than on Kickstarter, which is a community-based fundraising program, where you put up a price that you would like to raise. And you basically get to that price by selling levels, like pre-selling levels of items.
It's basically a pre-ordering system.
You basically, if you like the set, it's 5 figures. You get all 5 figures in one color for $10. And if you want to jump on board and be a part of it, you can. We also have lower brackets if you'd like to support it, but you don't care about getting a whole set. We can give you a couple stickers for $5, or you can just donate $1 and you get your name on the website when we're done, just as like a supporter. Or I mean, we have things that go, up to there's like $1,000 pledge where you can get your own color made and sell your own color.
Technically, there's a $5,000, but that's just crazy.
That's just reaching for the stars.
just crazy.
That was just put up there to be
Why
like,
not?
Let's see if
nobody's going to do that.
Let's see. But I mean, we figured we'd put it up there for the fun of it. But the $1,000 pledge really is the top level that realistically is perceivable, because it's, if you're a store and you want to get in on this and you can carry your own, you get 200 packs, you design the header card with your store's logo, you sell it, we'll promote your store, where people can go get it,
and it's your own color,
and it's you pick the color that you want, and it's done in order of who pledged first, so
right.
As they go, they get to pick down the line. And we asked the total that we needed to get this project started and get the first 2 colors made for Kickstarter was $11,000.
And how long do you get to raise the money?
Well, you can pick between 1 and 90 days.
Okay.
We went ahead and we were going to go 60, but it was 59 days.
Right.
Because we wanted to be able to promote at Comic-Con and get as much word out as we could about this project.
Right.
And we looked at each other and said, I hope we can make this in 60 days.
Like, let's hope everybody, because it's everybody getting together and just telling their friends and telling their family.
And then what happened?
In 5
days.
5 days, we reached the goal level that we need. So as long as everything stays where it's at or goes higher, the project will happen, because it's not over until August 10th, the day that it ends.
So people can drop out.
People have dropped out. I've seen it already.
Okay.
So the price fluctuates as it goes. If people don't want to be a part of it anymore, they drop off. So as long as it stays going and it stays over the 11,000 mark, the project will happen. And then from there, it takes a few weeks for Kickstarter to get all the funds collected from everybody, because no one gets charged until the project happens on August 10th.
So no, wait a minute. First off, holy crap, you guys are amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at stuff on Kickstarter, and it can be anything from like a movie getting made. People just want like
A t-shirt.
Yeah,
a mustache
it
comb.
can be anything.
Mustache comb.
And
Monkey tail comb.
I've never really seen people actually make their money, like let
I've seen a lot
alone
of people.
in 5 days.
It's
amazing.
I had no expectation to make that in 5 days, and
Yeah, I mean, I thought we would be
Thank
struggling
you.
to the end, going, "Come on, we just need like 50 more bucks."
Right.
And so, like, I'm really happy, and it just shows that, like, we have
you
a
guys
great
want
community
this,
out there.
and you guys are ready to support a project
Yeah.
that you're part of.
Yeah, it's cool. That's damn cool.
And it's literally $10, and you get a set of figures and a sticker and your name on the website. So it's like it's 5 figures, just like the old style, like PVC.
Right.
They're gonna come in the flesh
like Muscle Man.
color.
So the total we came up with on Kickstarter included everything we needed to get the project going, including steel tooling, production of the actual sets, fees for Kickstarter, because Kickstarter does take a fee for the credit cards and their little percentage chunk, and then as well as including the cost of the incentives and all that. So we're actually, I mean, we were just hoping to make the bare minimum so we could just get these made, and you guys have already done above and beyond. So thank you so much. And everything we raise above and beyond the initial 11,000 will be going towards making more colors of Series 1 and also towards producing Series 2.
Yes.
We're going to keep this going,
And
and there's going to be tons of them.
Basically, what's going to happen is all the money raised from selling, like if we're able to raise enough to make an extra color, and then we can sell those, all the money raised from selling Series 1 goes right into the pot to make Series 2.
That's awesome.
So we can keep this thing going.
have a
If you're
pot,
an
we keep more
artist,
money in.
we keep money in a pot.
I hear banks are better, but
So any artist out there that would like to get involved in this, it's completely open to anyone. They don't. I mean, you do have to be on our forum because you have to post the design there, but like you don't have to be a member for 5 years. You don't have to do. It's nothing like that. It's open to everybody. We want this. It's a community project. We want everybody to grow with it. So come on, stop by the forum, post up a design. It's going to be voted on again. We're not going to vote on Series 2 until Series 1 is like...
We'll talk more about Series 2 when we get there.
A successful funding on August 10th. So after that, then we'll start worrying about Series 2. But there's already people talking about it now if you'd like to join the conversation. And don't be afraid if the thread looks long. Just jump in at any time. Like you're not going to offend anybody by posting stuff.
Speaking of artists, just so we have a clue of how well smattered around the world these creations came from. This multi-skull was designed and sculpted by Charles Marsh from South Carolina. The Crawdad Kid was designed and sculpted by Daniel Yu, aka Dory on the forum, from Singapore. Phantom Shithouse was designed by Kyle T. from Iowa and sculpted by Ralph Nies from Germany. One goes around the world. We have King Castor, designed and sculpted by Dominique Campisi. Hope I said that right, from California.
I would have just said Dominic.
Mine was fancier.
I know it was. Maybe it's Dominique.
And
I don't know.
Stroll was designed by John Spanky Stokes. You might know that from SpankyStokes.com, from California, and sculpted by George Gaspar, also from California. So I just love how, like, they're from everywhere.
That's awesome.
It's not just one person, it's like a whole representation.
And these will be on
Different
blister.
artists.
These will be in blister on carded backs, so it's not just, the full settle. It's kind of got a real retro feel to it, so you can see all that kind of stuff on the Kickstarter page, which you can link to from toybreak.com.
So again, huge thanks, and
You guys are awesome.
I can't say thank you enough. I'm excited about this project. Come talk to us and about it at Comic-Con. Come see us and look at the figures at Comic-Con.
Yeah, we're going to have them
more
all
news.
on display. We're going to have the prototypes there, so you can check them out. You can hold them, look at them, see what they... See all the detail, because these things, the detail just does not translate
No,
online.
they're great.
And
They're great.
the size doesn't translate. You can see these are like a substantial looking figure when you see them in person. So please stop by our Comic-Con. Check them
4838.
out. Countdown to
That's
Comic-Con.
Nice.
Countdown to Comic-Con!
Congrats, guys. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
amazing.
Neil.
That's amazing.
Also amazing, the Mattel SDCC pre-orders. So the Comic-Con pre-orders are about to go up. The fun starts promptly at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday, July 11th at MattyCollector.com. There is a purchase limit of 6 of each piece, and your credit card will be charged at time of order. That's a good thing to know. So have your credit card ready. Also, remember to bring your voucher, your credit card that you bought the stuff with, your ID, and your Comic-Con badge. When you pick up your order, like you have to have all your information with you. I think they only actually looked at the receipt, but don't quote me on that. And remember, please just put down what you're doing and listen to me for a second. If you're ordering from Mattel, you have to pick up your order between Thursday, July 21st, and Saturday, July 23rd.
Ben.
If you do not pick up your order between Thursday and Saturday,
Ben.
it goes back into the regular Mattel stock for purchase on Sunday.
Ben.
So you could go maybe buy the figures on Sunday if you don't pick them up, but you just lost all that money because you didn't pick them up.
Ben. Are you listening, Ben?
So go pick up your orders between Thursday and Saturday, please.
Ben.
I take it Ben did that.
Ben went on Sunday to try and get his figures after it was already closed for pickup.
And they got mad.
And they got mad that he wasn't able to pick them up. Hey, Ben, go pick up your figures before Sunday.
Also, if you are not attending San Diego Comic-Con, you can grab most of these exclusive figures with some variations on MattyCollector.com on August 1st.
Maybe.
No, there are some.
Maybe. It always flies away. Like
Depends if Ben picks his up or not.
all right. Oh No Sashimi
Delicious.
by Andrew Bell. Both the standard green edition and the exclusive blue version of Oh No Sashimi will be available at Dumbrella booth 1335 at Comic-Con for $35 and $40 respectively. $35 for green, $40 for blue.
These are super cute.
That's
You
you might remember the Oh No Sushi,
remember Ono Sushi?
the little sushi
Yeah,
guy
it's a
with
little
his
sushi.
cut off arm and legs.
Yes.
This is the Oh No Sashimi now, where he's cut
Nice.
like a little fish.
Isn't he
cut
cute?
up.
That is
Don't you want to
adorable.
eat him?
No, it's really cool.
You're like, no, that's cool though.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Oh no, Sushi did really well and flew off. So like, get there early, I guess, and see.
San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Nerd Domo key. This is by Dark Horse and Toy2R. This Domo has embraced his inner geek for the con and is limited to 1,200 pieces. Sales will be limited to 4 per customer, and no price on that yet, but I'm guessing it's probably about $10. Don't quote me on that, but I would guess.
I'm
Since it's a
quoting
key.
on it.
10 or $15 for a, I'm guessing.
Okay. Don't care.
All right.
I got a Domo key already. I don't need any more.
Since it's, yeah, but he looks like he's from like the Geek Squad.
Domo's not my thing.
Yeah.
I love key. I love the little
arigato,
keys.
Mr. Roboto.
Just Domo I don't care about.
Domo care about.
And it doesn't look enough like a key for me to care about it either. So I got enough Domos.
Just like the honey badger, he don't care. So, Neil.
So, me.
Are you coming to Comic-Con this year?
I am.
Cool.
Before we get to that, what's your website?
My website is
Not
Neil.
updated.
What?
Not updated.
Exactly, it's not updated at all. But it's neilwinn.com. You can follow me on Twitter, and that's Neil Winn Art.
At Neil Winn Art.
Yeah,
At
at
Neil
Neil Winn Art.
Okay.
And I have a Facebook page if you want to find me there.
That's
So.
more updated than your
I bet
website,
you could
right?
guess
Yeah.
what name to look under.
Neil Winn.
Okay, so now let's talk about Comic-Con. Where are you at Comic-Con? What's your booth?
I don't have the booth number yet because that always jumps around, but I'm in the section called Artist's Alley.
Okay.
That's usually like at one of the far ends.
Okay.
Kind of by you guys.
Yeah, it has been
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
last couple of years by us.
But,
So if you're walking, it's to the left.
Yeah. And I've had a different table every time, so.
Okay.
Just look for you. Look for the guy that looks like
for me.
this.
But no, like I'll post all that stuff on my Twitter.
Okay.
So if you want to know, and so yeah, I'll be selling all my prints, sculptures, original art.
What are you bringing?
What
What's new
kind
for
of
the show?
sculptures? We have
I don't
some
know.
here, it looks like.
If you've seen my other one that I debuted at Comic-Con, the Mr. Pickles,
I saw it.
this guy, is he? I don't have a name for him yet, but I debuted him at Monster Palooza this year.
Oh, cute! I just want to.
And I try to do something new for each convention I do. So this was for Monster Palooza. And
I
then
wish he was furry. I just want to.
and then
little
I'm
hind
working on these magnets right now for Comic-Con. I figured I'd do something small. But these are totally in progress. These are basically sketches right now.
So check this out. He's sculpting them on a CD or on a DVD. Just plops the clay right on there. That way it's portable.
It's portable.
You can pick it up. It's
So
flat.
don't say you don't have any supplies laying around.
And
You
I
can
didn't
mold
do
it
it on
right on
purpose.
there.
It's just I didn't have anything flat to sculpt on, so I grabbed the nearest thing, and it happened to be a DVD.
So these are roughs of what they will
These
end
are
up
your
looking
old
at.
Lost DVDs, right? Because
Exactly.
that sucked. Oh, what?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Too soon.
Too soon.
But
Can we expect the level of detail that we see in this dude?
oh,
here?
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So some of the things you may not be able to tell from me just holding this guy up, but like, not only is like his mouth got a little bit of gloss, like a little wet look, I was noticing this dude's even got like a little bit of drool looking mouth, little wet goo, and amazing like skin textures and folds and wrinkles and little bumpies on his head. And
You're the
Bumpies.
full package. You're
You
like
gotta see this.
sculptor, designer, painter. You're like a triple threat.
Like a triple threat.
you got to see this in person to really like appreciate all the work that's in it. Like
Thanks.
just holding it here doesn't do it justice.
Thanks,
So
George.
be sure to stop by and check it out.
And if you can't find Neil for some weird reason, come to booth 4838 and we'll tell you where he is.
We'll find
there you
it. We'll show you
Thanks,
where he is.
Draw you a map.
Maybe we'll take one of those.
We'll copy,
Put it on
photocopy
display
some
at our
maps.
booth while it's until you
I
run
think
out.
we did that last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Had Mr.
So
Pickles.
until you run out, then we can bring the last one over to you again. Sell over there.
We'll get
Yeah,
a
that worked
courier.
out really well last year. A courier.
A courier.
But yeah,
awesome. So
so
you
yeah,
got lots of
please
new
come
stuff.
and see me at Comic-Con.
Yay!
I love talking to everybody.
Nice. Thanks for that countdown to Comic Con.
Shua. Then one last thing. This is for an old friend of George and mine, Colby. I finally finished fixing your derv. Here's the box. It's all ready to go. You will be getting it shortly. So I apologize. It took
Some time.
2
It took some
years
time.
to fix it, but I finally did. And yeah, sorry about the wait, man.
All is not lost.
I think it is blind box time. Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time! We also have a voicemail. Should we, like, open our blind box and while we're looking at them play the voicemail so then we can, like, talk about it?
That seems confusing and convoluted.
I don't think so. I think we have a really smart audience and I think they can follow.
All right. So
You guys, you can follow, right?
It's going to be a voicemail blind box opening. Well, since the blind box...
Let's just look at our
talk
blind
about
box.
the blind box real quick. You do the Lego.
Woohoo!
You're going to get the key. And this isn't really blind box, so I'm opening this. But I have a Year of the Tiger Toy 2R dual key pack. So it's not really a blind box because I know what's in it.
I have Minifig Series 2 left over.
And I have the 2.5-inch key assorted wood grain.
Awesome.
Light wood grain, dark wood grain. You don't know what it's going to be.
You don't know what shade it's going to be.
So go ahead and play the voicemail while we open
So we're
this.
going to open these. Let's listen to this voicemail.
Hey George, Aileen, and Benjamin. I have a question about Comic-Con. Q. So, seeing as San Diego is just this all-out show packed with awesome releases, and a fan could easily walk away losing their car and a kidney in trying to get their hands on everything they want, I'd like to know what veteran tips you have for toy addicts at Comic-Con. Now, I know you kids are different. You have booths and artist friends and toy pimps and all manner of sweet backdoor hookups, but I assume you were mere mortals once, cruising the hall with nothing but a sweaty butt crack and some spare change. So, what are your tips for buying toys at Comic-Con? Do you recommend sprinting and screaming on the first day with fistfuls of money and handing it all over to the first Muppet that makes eye contact? Or do you recommend sneaking around and looking at everything first and then making buying decisions? Do you think it's all about doing your homework before the con starts? Or do you just say, fuck it, go for whatever's shiny? Do you suggest going straight for the releases you desperately want, standing in queues, maybe missing out on other stuff? Or do you think the best method is continuous laps around the hall till you pass out? So, share some tips, help some folks. Anyway, thanks for an almost always awesome show. This is the Moody Doom.
I think that we got a little jab in the end there.
Wow. Almost
Almost
always
always awesome show.
That's fair. I'll give it to him. It is almost always awesome.
That's higher rank than I would have given it.
How would you know? You've never seen it.
I've seen like 3 or 4. 3.
Okay, first I got The Witch, again from Series 2, which is what I opened last time. I opened these like a week or 2 ago, or whenever we opened these, so I've already talked about this, Witch. It's the Lego. It's cool.
This is the 2 little cute little key. I don't know. They're cute.
I like the little tiger.
This is a
This one
weird
looks
naked thing.
I don't like
The little tiger's
creepy.
cute. There's a little thing
This
going
is
around.
creepy naked. Neil, will you wear this at Comic-Con? An outfit
I
like
will
this?
not be wearing that at Comic-Con.
Neil will be wearing an outfit much like this. So look for him in Artist Alley.
You won't be able to miss me.
What'd you get?
And I got a dark wood grain dog key.
Okay.
Alright.
So let's answer this dude then.
All right. Well, let's
Moody
almost
Doom with
answer him.
His almost awesome question.
So, good question. Lots of pieces in that question. I don't recommend trying to pass out in the hall. I recommend hydrating. Bring a bottle of water, because it's expensive in the hall, so go ahead and bring some water.
Deodorant.
Deodorant. And if you plan on talking to anybody,
Breath
maybe a
mint?
little gum or
Gum.
breath mint. Helps
Yeah.
tremendously.
And if you are talking to someone and you're like, maybe offer them a piece.
Yeah.
Help out the rest of the people that are going to talk to them
Help out,
later.
definitely.
Okay, so his question was about toys. Yes, we definitely, obviously, attended Comic-Con for many years before you two,
Yeah.
before becoming exhibitors. Definitely a different world. More in the fact that I used to be of the, it's Comic-Con, I'm bringing cash, and I'm going to spend it all. And I just, when I used to see something, I would buy it, like cases of toys. I would like to buy that.
Save up
please.
throughout the
Give
year
it
for
to
the
me.
next Comic-Con.
And now I'm a little bit more discerning in my toy buying, but I think that comes with, I don't want to say age, but length of time collecting toys. Not, I could
Be more
just be
picky.
a jaded bastard, but I am more picky. I'm more picky because space is at a premium, and toy prices are high, and the economy sucks, and you're kind of like, I personally like to feel out what I'm going to buy, and I definitely think doing your research ahead of time is absolutely 100% key because not
Okay.
QEEKEY. It's a homophone. That's a homophone, kids. Homophone. Look it up.
Paralympics.
So, yeah, I mean, just kind of figure out where you're going to go. And also, maps are up of the Comic-Con hall before you go. So, you know, a couple days before you get there, look at, here's the booths where I want to go. Maybe on the first day you're there, you hit one side of the hall. The next day you can kind of hit the other side of the hall.
Highlight like 4838.
Yeah.
Neil Winn.
He did say like, should I hand all my money over to the first person that makes eye contact?
No.
As long
No.
as that person is in booth
Neil Winn?
4838
Or Neil Winn.
or Neil Winn, then
yes.
I too used to, you know, go to Comic-Con every year before we did this, and I always kind of tried to have an idea of what I wanted before I went, so I would be able to go check out those things and decide for certain whether I liked them. Which one you got to see them in person a lot of time.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, even just walking around, you'd be like, things you've never heard of. There's how many booths? Thousands of booths at Comic-Con. So it's like, you can't possibly research everything unless you're Crackit. And then, like, but I mean, you need to be open to be like, oh, look, that's rad. And, you know.
Because Artist Alley and Small Press, you get in there and you're like, oh, this is awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of awesome artists in Artist Alley.
How about you?
Not saying because I'm in it, but no, I've walked around there. It just blows me away, like the quality of the work.
Yeah.
Did you
And it keeps getting better too. I mean, like when I would just go to Comic-Con and go around, like I would go through booths and some people, I don't know, not so hot, but like recently, it's just, I don't know, the quality is just so good. Yeah. It's good stuff.
Did you used to kind of splurge at Comic-Con, kind of hand your money over, hand over fist a little bit, or are you more picky now? Do you have
I'm
any...
definitely more picky now. But yeah, I used to buy like every art book that I saw, you know. But yeah, definitely more picky now. But now I don't really get to roam around as much because I'm behind the table.
That's an easy way to save
good for
money.
your wallet.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, it's fun.
I think also doing your research ahead of time is a great way to save money. Because...
Especially if you're going to be there for just one day. I mean,
Oh,
there's some
yeah,
people that are
that's
just there for
true.
one day.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
So definitely do research.
And get there early, because I see a lot of people stroll in at like noon or 1, and that's fine if you're there the whole weekend. But if you're only going to be there one day,
It takes
get
all
in there.
day to
Yeah.
get down
Get
that
in.
hall.
And be
Walk
prepared to be elbow to elbow with people. If you
Like on the couch.
if you're claustrophobic,
Maybe don't go.
yeah, if you don't like a lot of people, don't go.
Yeah.
Maybe buy stuff online.
Oh, and that's another great thing. A lot of companies do offer pre-order. Like we were just talking about the Mattel pre-order, which is great because then you're not fighting anybody. You don't have to stand in line. You don't have to get a ticket to stand in line at the Mattel booth to go maybe buy your thing. Like you can just buy it and go pick it up. Sideshow, I've done that at Sideshow too, where you can pre-order and then just go pick it up.
The bigger the booth,
Totally relaxing.
if you can pre-order, do it. Because the bigger the booth, the more hoops you have to jump through to even be able to buy things. Because they're not allowed to have lines. Because lines take up all the room in the aisles and they start blocking other booths. So like there's this whole like weird thing you have to do about going to other places and coming back at certain times. So any of the big items that you're going to get from big booths, like Mattel, Hasbro, Sideshow, that kind of stuff, get on the pre-order list if you can, because if they offer it, because it's so much easier to make your life so much easier trying to get that, and that gives you time to go to the other booths and you're not waiting in the line all day.
I think conning with a buddy is also very helpful because if maybe two things are happening at the same time, you can each wait in a line, or maybe you can switch off. One person can go to the bathroom, one person can, and you know, some people get really mad about like line cutting and stuff. I don't think it's cutting if you're just standing there and like your friend is going to come up and join you.
Right. Just as long as
that
it's not
happens all the
like
time.
20 of your friends.
Exactly.
All right. And don't forget, there's all sorts of things like panels and.
What do you think about the
movies and-
panels, though? I mean, me for one, I could care less about the panels.
I know there's some people that we know that just go for panel stuff. They don't care
True.
about toys, comics, things. They just want to go see movie stuff in the panels.
What year was it? Was it last year or the year before that people were lining up the night before for a Twilight
That was
panel?
2 years ago, I
Yeah, I
think.
think.
That was ridiculous.
And last year, I mean, the
Yeah.
lines outside for the panel, for that Hall H panel, is just like
I've given up on Hall H.
wraps around Comic-Con outside.
So yeah, if you really have your heart set on panels, and if it's a really popular one, then
get there early.
Get there early and prepare to spend the night to just get a good seat. Really, it's crazy.
It's getting
and
crazy.
Wear your armor because you might get stabbed.
That well,
with a
hopefully
pen.
that
Wear
was
face
a one-off thing.
It was just a thing.
There's just one time someone
funny.
stabbed a guy.
Yeah. So again, when it comes, it was a pen. It was a thing. 100%, I would say the biggest tip for toy buying is just plan ahead of time. Because tons of, I mean, we talked about the exclusives coming up to the show here. There's tons of sites that you can kind of look up what's coming. And through the month of July, you can pretty much, if you keep your eye on the blogs and keep your eye on...
Everyone's doing a countdown to Comic-Con is what she's saying. Countdown to Comic-Con!
Yeah. And I make a little list of, like, the things I must get at Comic-Con. Like, I can kind of check it off, and then anything else I get is...
So is he asking specifically about toys?
I think he was kind of specifically about toys.
Either
But they're all
that,
good
if you can't make it to Comic-Con, there's always DesignerCon.
Don't start talking DesignerCon now. Let's get into reviews. It's way too early to start talking about DesignerCon on November 5th.
Come on.
Countdown to DesignerCon.
No. Reviews.
Reviews.
All right, what's up first? I'm clapping a lot today.
The Warble.
Finally!
Alright, so this
Thank
is
you,
in a big
Andrew Bell.
plastic thing.
So this is
Oh.
the Warble.
What is that?
It's got a little
nub.
something. Let's
got a
call
nub.
it a belly button.
This is the Warble by Andrew Bell and Squishable. It's a 16-inch round plush. It goes for about $48.
Oh, that's not a butt. I thought it was a butt, but it's on the top.
Oh, I want to
Nice
touch
head.
it. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, how can you not be in love with this? How cool is this
That's
thing?
cool.
Look at his
Oh.
enormous brain. But
Feel that. He's got lumps.
what a
Yeah. Feel with both hands. Yeah. Just get them up there.
That's
Cup,
nice.
cup them.
I got it.
Look at his little teeth and stuff.
See the
So
face.
this might be the softest thing we have now. We used to have
Mousy Michi soft?
Mousy Michi soft, but I think this might be softer.
I think this might be softer.
Yeah, this is pretty damn soft.
This is pretty soft.
And it's got different levels of soft because it's got, like, the shorter furry bit.
Which is softer than Mousy
And
Michi,
then
I gotta
the
say.
longer, not quite shag, but the really soft, like, carpety kind of bit. And then regular cotton, or actually it's probably polyester, eyes. So there's a lot of different detail and embroidery on the pupils.
I like the little
Lots of
patches of like
textures.
weird, like
Spots.
short hair, yeah, spots and stuff. So I think we have to say Warble Soft is the new soft.
And then these lumps. Andrew Bell,
pretty
you
damn
killed
soft.
it. Killed it.
That's cute.
And whatever this is, funny. You can choose
And it's
that
good for chucking
That's
at people. It's huge.
sleeping on. That's a bed for when guests come over.
That's Warble
That's,
Soft.
That's a beanbag for Lila.
That's awesome. Is what that is.
How much does this thing cost? It's
That's
$48.
$48, but it's huge. Look
It
at
says 16 inches, but it just seems way bigger. Like, I don't know. It just seems big.
I love it. How can you not love this? And it's super, super, it's not overstuffed. So you can totally, like, squish it.
That's a nice piece.
But it totally poofs back out to its shape.
This is available now.
This is available now.
At your local store.
Check your local stores. Check thecreaturesinmyhead.com. Check squishable.com. Ask your favorite toy stores.
Check our sponsors.
Ooh,
check
our
their
sponsors.
stores.
Good idea. Good idea.
Check Neil
Warble,
Winda.
warble. Warble, warble.
All right.
It's warble.
You keep playing with that. I'm going to go to the next thing. This is the Red Lantern Skallox, which also comes with Night Lick interchangeable heads.
Yeah, it does.
This is the Green Lantern line from Mattel from the DC Universe. This is Wave 2, figure 6. This is $20, or I think it was $17.99 at Toys R Us.
Oh, okay. Found it for about $20 online. That picture is from superherostuff.com.
Last time I was in Toys R Us, I looked at it again, and they actually sell these in, like, right here it's Skallox with the extra pieces. They also sell it the other way. So if you don't want to open your figures, you can find them as, like, it'll be Nightlick with extra Skallox stuff in it.
I didn't know that.
See, I like the blue guy better.
I bought this for the alternate version
Pull
of
it
him.
out. Let's see it. I want to point out something in the packaging.
There you go.
Thanks.
Here, you hold that.
I just really like that it says at the bottom, adult collection, adult collector.
Does it say?
I don't know, I just think it's funny that it says adult collector because clearly action figures are, at this price point, are for adults. And it's funny to see, you know, a big company like Mattel recognize that. I mean, they've recognized it with MattyCollector.com, obviously, but this isn't a big box store.
Right.
And I think that that's...
Well, here's
I don't know, I think it's
here's
fun.
this version if we want to look at it first, just to see him. Like,
I don't know anything about Green Lantern, really. I mean, I know the idea of Green Lantern. Is that paint coming out?
I like the
yeah,
head.
it's a little chipped and gross.
The belt is a little chipped.
So,
Ow!
his hands and head come off,
It's like some
and we get to put this
pagan
awesome version on.
I dig it.
skull. Whoa. Pieces. Ooh, bones. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, that looks totally different than it looks in the package. That's crazy. This thing just got way cooler.
And then his hands are crazy.
So
Yeah,
it's
I
not
definitely
just
like the blue one.
so it's not just a different head, it's different hands
Yep.
too.
With crazy, like, tentacle
Tentacles.
things, like, ripping out of everywhere. So this dude just got way cooler when you put this suit on him. He's got kind of like a Bib Fortuna thing going on.
Paint job's pretty cool too.
Way better.
Oh,
I mean,
look
not
how
that skull's not cool.
Well,
but
this would be better on a different figure. I mean,
Yeah.
it just, I don't know. For me, it
Doesn't
doesn't
fit.
fit with the costume and stuff. But yeah, this would be cool, like on a creature body or something.
yeah, and I'm sure it looks right, like for based on what the comic looks like.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I mean, there's another one I want to get in this line. It's like a little squirrel. Yeah, check it out. There's like a squirrel and a cat.
Oh,
Green
yeah.
Lantern.
Seen
Oh, those
that.
are awesome.
And then there's one that's like a tree head, like a piece of broccoli head. I want to get him too.
He likes broccoli.
I don't know anything about Green Lantern. I saw the movie, like whatever, but some of the characters in this stuff are really cool.
This is fantastic. I love how flexible
Yeah.
the PVC is on all these parts, so like you can really move it around and play with it, and the paint looks really good. Like there's all these little bones attached to his bandolier or whatever these pieces are coming out of his head, and they're really well sculpted and painted and detailed, and that's just something you don't find on a lot of action figures.
And these also come with a Build-A-Figure part. I mean,
Of what, Galactus? What, that's huge.
Well, the Build-A-Figure guy is always big. That's why he's a Build-A-Figure. This
I know,
is
but
Stel, Collect and Connect. Apparently there's 6
it's
parts.
just a leg.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hold that leg up to that dude.
Look at the size of the leg.
about
It's
the
almost
same
the same
size.
size.
What?
It's like a whole extra figure, but it's just a
I want
leg.
this figure. It's awesome looking.
So we got to collect the rest of them.
The detail on this face is
Amazing.
Amazing.
Right? Yeah.
See, so at first you kind of go $17. That's totally a $17 action figure.
I mean, unfortunately, in today's market, that's how much action figures cost anyway, to be that big. Plus, you're getting a piece of this giant dude.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, that is a bit of the cost, I'm sure. And then, if you don't want to collect them all, then you're stuck with this leg of a giant dude. But oh, well,
You know
well,
what somebody should
articulation.
do? Have a like a leftovers art show. So, because a lot of people, you just want to go buy the one figure out of the line that you want, and then you end up with this weird build-up figure part that you never have the full figure for. Somebody should do an art show where it's all like leftover build-a-figure parts, customized. It'd be funny.
Get on that.
Okay. October Toys Forum. Let's do that.
What else do we got?
Who cares? This is cool.
Oh, this was sculpted by the Four Horsemen.
Yay.
In case we didn't say that already.
As pretty much all the DCU
Yeah.
are, correct? Yes.
I think so.
Also, why it looks so awesome.
Awesome.
Is this the next thing right here?
That is the next thing.
Bad Bad Kitty Monster. This is by Project Glue 02 and Patch Together, as you can tell by the completely blank white box.
Comes with glue?
Their Patch Together will tend to put a glue pack in there if anything needs to be put together,
Which it usually does.
which it usually does.
I never
So
knew that about them. That's cool.
This will be the... Is it that way?
No, it goes facing up, I think. Yeah.
So for you to glue that in, they give you a little bit of glue.
There he is.
That's actually kind of cool. I like the style.
Kind of a cyber-looking kitty. That paint's not good.
Well,
Some of it.
some of it is not good. The sculpt is cool, though. I like the way he stands. Here.
Makes a big zipper.
I don't know anything about this character. Do we know anything about this character?
No, we don't actually. There is, it's about a 5-inch resin figure.
Okay.
There it is. So you can go to the Patch Together site. It's on the out of stock list right now, so you can hit reorder if you're interested. Can't tell you the price because it's on the reorder list, and there's a little thing on there, but the description really just describes what it is. Like if you look at it visually, it doesn't describe where the character came from.
Patched together, it doesn't need to be a character, right? It's just
No, it's just
artists.
anybody can
Yeah.
submit
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
So this could be a completely original for the figure character.
Yeah, that's neat.
Seems like it's from an online comic or something by the looks of it.
I like the pose.
Yeah, I like the pose too.
You like giant hands.
Only
Right?
if it's on
Well, he's
one.
got
Oh,
two giant
you don't
hands, so
like
it doesn't
that.
really work for you.
Symmetry.
Inside joke, people.
Okay, you know what? The paint isn't as bad as it looked like in your hand, because I was looking. It looked like all these little stitches didn't get colored in, but you have to kind of like get it in the right light.
Yeah, I think it looks alright. I wouldn't say it has terrible paint.
It's not terrible.
That DC Universe had just as bad like paint as that
Yeah,
thing, so
the belt on that thing. It's like,
it's all the same.
are you saying resin and PVC are the same? All right, Bad Kitty, go tell them to reorder it at Patch Together if you are interested. I feel like he's cyber or something. I don't know, just something about him. Computery.
It's probably nice.
Could be. Events! Events. Happenings.
Do it.
Stuff to do.
Anime Expo at the Los Angeles Convention Center in Los Angeles, California from July 1st to the 4th. AnimeExpo.com.
And countdown to San Diego Comic-Con. It's in San Diego, California at the San Diego Convention Center, July 21st to 24th, comic-con.org. They are doing it again this year. Amazing. So, again, Comic-Con. We're going to be at booth 4838.
I will
Neil's
be
gonna...
in Artist Alley.
Sweet.
Don't know the table yet.
Where can people find you ahead of time to plan, like, hey, that's a guy I need to see?
You can go to my website, neilwinn.com, or you can go to my Twitter at neilwinnart, or at neilwinnart, and I'm on Facebook as well, so pick one, or all of them.
Pick one. I like it. All right, so that is it for episode 173. Don't forget, I see you right there. You can save money with Toy Break. It's easy. You use the coupon code TOYBREAK10, all smushed together, one word, for 10% off at tilted.com and at button-lab.com. And the code TOYBREAK, all one word, for 15% off at funkrush.com and 20% off at October Toys. You can always visit toybreak.com. It is the hub of everything Toy Break. You can watch this episode, past episodes. You can get show notes from everything we talk about, everything we have talked about in past episodes. You can download the videos. You can download MP3s. You can go over to the forum and join the contests and check in on the OMFG project, which is pretty awesome. You can download paper toys of us, 3 different versions. There's one by Alexander Gwynn, one by Zakane, and one by Castlefort. You can donate if you're enjoying. We appreciate that. You can call and leave us a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD. Ask us a question, leave us a comment. You can email us at info@toybreak.com. You can keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can check out our briefs and full episodes at youtube.com/toybreak. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
At neilwinn.com.
At Neil Winn Art.
Neil Menard. Finally, for your toy break, here is a look at the open call resin show that just took place at the Toy Art Gallery here in Los Angeles.
get right to it. We'll start with third place. Goes to Sea Toys for Rob, which is right back there.
Very smooth, very smooth. Good job. Earlier, sells it all.
Second place goes to Paul Kaiju. Yeah! Okay. Third place goes to, I'm sorry, first place, Best in Show, goes to Arvido. Yeah! And then we also have fourth place, honorable mention, goes to Guff Tattoo Royale.